What's up, Kaijudo YouTube? This is MWPerry 2009, aka SexyDreamPirate. This video is going to be about some more. It's basically going to be a preview of some of the spoiled cards for Dragonstrike. But before I get on to that, the SexyDreamPirate household has a new mascot. I want to take this moment to show her to you. This is my daughter. She was born January 30th. Her name is Briley Elaine. She's adorable. She keeps us up late. But anyways, this is the new, at least my new mascot. So hopefully I can get some pictures of her. And whenever I play, I can keep them up on my mat like some people keep their prize cards. But anyways, yeah, Briley Elaine, SexyDreamPirate mascot. You can grab her now.
Okay.
She's adorable, isn't she? Got her? Alright. Now, anyways, jumping into the Kaijudo related material, it is February 17th, 2 days before the Dragon Master Collection kit comes out. So I'll have an opening of that coming up soon. I hope that a lot of you are really excited. You know, this is the first thing we've gotten in, what, 2-3 months? But anyways, Dragon Master Collection kit dropping in 2 days, 26 days till Dragonstrike releases, so you know, it's just going to be a flood of a lot of new Kaijudo material. But let's see, today, well, I don't know when they were posted, but I saw them today. I guess it was Yami Michael threw up some new spoiled cards as far as Dragonstrike goes. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into these and, you know, tell you what I think, give you some info on the cards, and I'll try to edit the video to, you know, where you guys can actually see a picture of the cards as well. But anyways, jumping right into it, okay, the first card I'm going to talk about, which this is, I suppose, part 2 of my spoiler that I'm putting up about Dragonstrike, but for the start, Kendricks the Psionic is the name of the card. It's a water tsunami dragon. So we finally found out the name of the water dragons, tsunami dragons. Pretty cool. It's an Evo. Okay, that's cool. It costs 6, double breaker, 9,000. Okay, it's kind of lacking a little bit power-wise, especially with it being a dragon Evo. You know, dragons are really expensive, and you know, normally they require a bit of setup to get in, especially if you're gonna try an Evo. But anyways, double breaker, 6 for 9,000, has the effect Psionic Aura. Basically, it can't be blocked. Alright? And then Mind Hack. At the end of, at the end of each turn, you may draw a card for each shield that was broken. So basically, what this breaks down to is we have a, we now have a more expensive Neuron. You know, you can get multiple draw off of him for multiple turns. You know, he's swinging a lot bigger, still can't be blocked. So basically, it's an oversized Neuron. You know, I look forward to seeing somebody play this, but I'm not going to say that it's going to be, you know, super tournament competitive, because frankly, what makes Neuron so good is because he comes in so early and there's just no turn 30 answer for it. But anyways, it's totally awesome to see a you know, a water dragon. So tsunami dragons. By the way, Kendricks the Psionic is not the super rare for water, so we're probably going to see a better dragon out of it. Anyways, moving on to next card. Now, in what's been spoiled so far, between the first video I put up and this video, it looks like quite a bit of fire cards have been spoiled, because today I've got 1 water, Kendricks the Psionic, and 3 fire cards. So fire's been really spoiled so far, so, you know, hope you guys enjoy these. I was really pumped when I saw this. Basically, first one I'm going to go into is called, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, so bear with me, Branka the Treacherous, I think is the name. Basically, it's a dragon. Costs 2 for 2,000. So it's Vorg. It's a Drakon, sorry. It's a Vorg-ish Drakon, basically. 2 for 2,000. Vanilla. Nothing special. Now, him by himself, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, him by himself, you know, it's just, yeah, it's a standard 2 for 2, absolutely nothing special about it. It is good Evo bait, and me personally, I see it being a little bit more playable in Rush, especially, I see it being a little bit more playable than Weaponsmith, because a lot of times, I play against the Chaos who loves his mono light. A lot of times, I can swing with Weaponsmith and take a shield, but he won't block. Or, you know, most people won't block. They'll just wait until he's at a lower power and then go in and get him. So, with it being 2,000, you know, they can block or they can attack later. I like it. I like the, you know, just flat 2,000 power a lot better than the, you know, power attacker plus 2,000. But, you know, I suppose it all comes down to your personal preference. But by himself, Branka the Treacherous is not that impressive. But going into the next card, Burnclaw the Relentless. Like the name. 3 for 5,000. Okay. It's obviously a Dracon Evo. So it'll Evo off of Branka the Treacherous really easily. You know, turn 2, turn 3, Burnclaw. Now, get a hold of this guy's effect. He's not a double breaker. The effect is called Deadly Duo. When this creature enters the battle zone, you may take a creature named Branka the Treacherous from your deck and put it into the battle zone. Shuffle your deck. Rush just got a creature that can cheat in another creature on turn 3. And not only that, he's not a bad Evo to play on turn 3 because you're building your forces, setting yourself up for an Evo next turn, and with him being a single breaker, granted the point of Rush is to break shields as fast as possible and go in for game, but from my personal experience, playing a Laser on Dracon, or other Evo, other than Neuron of course, on turn 3, you just give them the card advantage easily. Personally, I'd rather wait until turn 4 and 5 to swing for broke and use, you know, drop the Evo and the bait in on one turn. But anyways, Burnclaw the Relentless, 3 for 5,000, Dracon Evo, cheats in another creature that is bait for more Evos. This is crazy. This is so good. Rush just, I mean, if you like Rush, you should be excited. I'm pumped. I'm very pumped. Me personally, I didn't think Fire would, you know, Fire would get ability to cheat in creatures, but I didn't think Fire would ever get any kind of deck search. Granted, it's a very extremely narrow, limited deck search, but Fire just got deck search. You know, that, I think that's, you know, that's a little bit out of character for Fire, honestly, but, I mean, it definitely fits into the Rush strategy. The problem with Rush is you normally run yourself out of a hand. You know, if they can stall you 1 or 2 turns, you run yourself out of a hand and just can't fight back. You can't keep the pressure on. But using Burnclaw the Relentless, you know, you just drop 2 creatures in 1 turn using 3 mana versus 1, and one of those creatures can swing, the other can Evo next turn. I mean, there's even some good later game combos with this. You could, you know, tap 3, Burnclaw, drop in your Branka, tap 3, Laser Arm, and then you've got 3 shields. That took 6 mana. You've got, you know, 3 shields broken just in what you've summoned. Who knows what else you have on the field. So, I mean, I'm excited about this card. Burnclaw the Relentless, Branka the Treacherous, in Rush. If anybody's running Rush when after Dragonstrike comes, which I will be, just because it's fun to play, you're definitely going to see some play. You're going to see some work go in with Burnclaw and Branka. Anyways, those are the 2 fire creatures that I've got to spoil for you guys today. So, the last fire card that was spoiled, and also the last card that I'm going to talk about today, there was only 4 of them on the site, but the last fire card happens to be our fire spell for the set. Now, I'm assuming that each Civ will get 1 spell, just like Evo Fury. They might get 2, but for now, the only spell that I know of coming out of the Fire Civ is called Dragon's Breath. It's tap 7, and it's a shield blast. So, you know, with tap 7, you can tell it's going to be powerful. Basically, its effect is a list of effects. Sorry. Basically, tap 7, shield blast, banish one creature level or power 3,000 or less, banish one creature power 2,000 or less, and banish one creature power 1,000 or less. So basically, it's barrage with wiggle room for one more mana. Well, it does have a max of 3 creatures being destroyed on one turn. Now, there's not a whole lot of creatures that have 1,000 power that you're going to be able to hit with this, excluding unless it's a shield blast, which the shield blast is normally why people play barrage and mass removal cards, because normally, not saying all the time, but normally they're not coming from the hand a whole lot. So people are probably going to be playing this for the shield blast factor. I don't know, honestly, I don't know if this card is going to be played over barrage or not. I suppose, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But, the banish 3,000 or less is definitely going to see some work. But that's basically Heat Seekers. You know, if you're 1-for-1ing using this card, you basically played a very, very, very expensive Heat Seekers. The 2,000 or less probably going to see some play as well. The 1,000 or less, not so much. So I suppose it really just depends on, you know, what your preference is. Barrage. Wow. Excuse me. It really just depends on what your preferences is, you know, with Barrage versus Dragon's Breath. I think Barrage is probably a little bit more playable, just because normally whenever somebody overcommits the field and you're wanting to play mass removal coming out of fire, normally Barrage will do the trick and burn, you know, 2, 3, or more. You know, I've seen Barrage take out 4 creatures in one turn, if not more. So, Dragon's Breath, it's interesting. It could see some play. I'm not going to say it won't, but anybody out there who's running Barrage right now, you know, they're going to have to decide whether they want Dragon's Breath or Barrage in, and I cannot even begin to predict, you know, each player's personal preference. For me, I don't run any decks with Barrage or, you know, or this for now. You know, I like to play Rush and I like to play Dark Control, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to choose between Barrage and Dragon's Breath. And yeah, that's the 4 cards I have to go over. Kendricks the Psionic, Dragon Evo, Tsunami Dragon. Sounds fun. The 2 fire cards, Burnclaw the Relentless and Branka the Treacherous, are going to be so good in Rush. I'm going to be playing them. I'm super excited to see what kind of deck I can do. Using those cards, you never know. We could see some more mono fire Dracon Rush decks. You never know. And finally, last but not least, Dragon's Breath, which is basically an option for that Barrage slot in any, you know, Fire XX aggro, Fire XX control. So, yeah, those are the 4 cards I wanted to spoil to you guys. Let's see, 2 days before Dragon Master Collection Kit, 26 days before Dragonstrike. Duel days are going to be coming up. I hope you guys are getting your decks competitive. Let's see, before I end this video, let's see, here in a few weeks, Comic Quest here in Southern Indiana, Evansville, is going to be doing a free entry tournament. The prizes will be consisting mainly of booster packs and starter decks. Basically, we've parted out some of the 2-player battle boxes. So, if you're in the Southern Indiana area, you're wanting, you know, some Dark Scared Orbital, or, you know, some chances to pull other good creatures, you know, come on down. We'll be doing it here in a couple weeks. I'll get back to you and let you know the date for sure. The dual days, we are going to be doing that. We're doing the Dragonstrike release event at Comic Quest as well. So a lot of stuff going to be going on in Evansville, Indiana. If you're in the area, please come down. I always love to see new faces, and I like the competitive scene as well. So, but anyways, the spoiling of the cards and my little mascot announcements, pretty much all I have to say for today. So like, comment, subscribe. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Until next time, keep playing.